We talk about respect issues. We talk about, people think it's all about sex. It's not all about sex. We talk about a lot of things that don't even have anything to do with sex. It's about growing up and being responsible.
Open communication.
I describe Team PEP to people who are interested in it as the ultimate health class, a gift to teachers and to students alike.
Well, we learn a lot of information about issues relating to sexuality, including sexually transmitted infections, birth control methods.
You're not just in a classroom putting on a presentation saying some information. It's not like an oral report or anything like that. You actually become a teacher. And not only that, is you become a teacher on their level.
It's changed the building from just a place where academics takes place to a place where emotional intelligence is valued.
Well, we learn a lot of information about issues relating to sexuality, including sexually transmitted infections, birth control methods, and then you learn about other issues that you wouldn't think you would learn about, like homophobia. You know, that was a very, deep issue that we learned about, a lot about. So you're learning information on a wide variety of topics, and at the same time, you're not only learning this information, but then you go ahead and discuss it as a class.
And this is a year-long course for credit where teachers enter into an experience with students where everyone's learning together. I see kids and teachers both transformed by this program. It's peers teaching peers, it's teens teaching teens, it's teens teaching parents and faculty. It's a peer education program that really allows kids to learn at the same time they're teaching skills that they need forever.
People don't really realize that certain things.
Health and sexual issues are a critical element. We know that teens are becoming parents at early stages of their lives, whether it be 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th grade, unfortunately, and I think it's important for them to know that there's information that is critical to their physical, emotional development.
You learn a lot about responsibility and contraception, and this is all stuff that, we have to educate other people, but we educated ourselves at the same time. So it's information that we can use, and that I'll definitely use with future relationships.
Well, we've been together for a while, and I figure we're ready to take our relationship to the next step. When people are together for a long time, they do it.
He's talking about sex. Is he talking about sex? Are you talking about sex?
Yeah.
We're not going to be the last virgins on Earth because we're going to have sex.
Wait, we could get pregnant, not to mention diseases. We can't be dealing with this right now.
Maybe we should talk about this.
Talk about what?
What could happen. Protection and stuff, I don't know.
Come on, she wants us. Let's do it.
No, we need to decide if we're ready. Are we ready for the responsibilities of having sex? We need to talk about birth control and possible consequences.
Because we talk to kids about responsible sex and sexuality does not promote promiscuity or early sex. In fact, if you have a program like this, kids are more likely to postpone sexual involvement than if you don't have a program. They're also more likely to talk to their parents about it, and the research also shows that kids who talk to their parents about sex and sexuality usually initiate first sexual intercourse at an older age than kids who do not.
Every time we leave a health class, they're like, thanks, we had a lot of fun, But at the same time, they learn things, and maybe they didn't realize it as they were learning it. But when they leave that classroom, they'll remember it, and somewhere in the back of their head, they'll remember it. So the next time they're in a situation, they'll remember that information, and that'll help them.
No, I have to go to drama class.
Why do you have to go to that class? I don't like it. You're always kissing John.
It's just acting. Why are you making such a big deal out of it?
Big deal is I think you're acting like you really don't love me.
Look, I really have to go.
Tell me you love me. Say it.
This is so ridiculous. I'm leaving.
Don't walk away from me.
This program allows me to go through certain training and education so that I'll be able to pass that on to other people so that I can help others gain a shared respect for themselves and others, a clear understanding of their own and societal values, and just to develop a self-confidence to help them withstand negative peer pressures and to stand up for what they believe in.
Some of our parents don't talk to us at all, and that's what we want to try to get parents to do. Talk more to your teens about sex, and not just sex. Anything, ask your child, even if you're just asking your child, well, how do you feel today, or what did you do in school? We just need to have a more open communication line between the parents and the teenagers.
Every Teen PEP program has a parents' night where kids are actually able to begin to have conversations with their own and other kids' parents.
I think family night is important because this gives the families opportunities to be together and to actually get to learn how to talk to the kids about things like sex and sexual harassment, and just like something they need to know because most parents don't know this, how to do that.
Parents actually get to hear what the kids are thinking and what they're feeling, what they have to say. And also it's good for the kids to realize that their parents are human.
Think a little bit about what you've learned, what it's been like.
To watch them grow from those unsure individuals into the mature kids that they leave is a wonderful reward for me. And then, of course, when they call me year after year and say, guess what I'm doing? Send me this workshop because I'm going to do this at college. That's great.
I think for these kids, this has been a real awakening, and they now have a responsibility, or they feel that responsibility. Plus, they've discovered talents in themselves that they didn't know they had.
These kids are positive, and they want to make a difference, and they want to make a change. And in order to do that, this program will help better prepare them to make those changes in their neighborhood schools and also neighborhood communities.
It penetrates into your everyday life. I mean, visually you think it's just going to be this classroom and you go and teach these kids and you learn after you learn this stuff. It goes into so much more than that, into your life outside the classroom, into when I'm watching that movie or when I'm talking with my friends.
But I do believe it has thoroughly changed what we used to call sex education. I think it has thoroughly changed the way we deal with diversity and the definitions of diversity. And I think that when we talk about what children understand and what they're able to do, Teen PEP has elongated our definitions and expanded our thought processes.
At this time, I just want to say thank you for coming today and allowing us to share all of the knowledge that we know about sexual harassment with you. We hope that you did learn something today. Once again, on behalf of Teen PEP, we thank you.